this is going to be your update today here for EOS coming through there. Let me do some, we obviously got these correlative horizontal points coming through here, guys. Very, very big levels of support. And to be honest, if we were going to lose these levels of support, I think we probably would have done it by now. Testing it 4 or 5 times there, I would be, if we do come down again, I would actually be pretty confident to say that we are looking for a nice bounce there. In terms of actual recovery here from all-time highs there back in May, I think that's all-time highs back in May there. Yeah, it seems to be. No, not quite all-time highs there. We're looking at the all-time high from open back in July 2018 there. So yeah, this was the challenge from the all-time high. We'll try and challenge the all-time high from before, but yeah, you can see the massive rejection from that zone there. Nothing too great. And you can see, to be honest, a lot of other altcoins and Bitcoin in general actually came up, made a cup and handle scenario, and now we're looking at potential continuation to the upside. Whereas EOS has just kind of gone down and set lower lows and higher lows and validating higher lows, and it's just not really done anything that's given us a lot more confidence. Obviously, we did come up a bit, but nothing compared to what we did a lot of the other altcoins and Bitcoin. Then September obviously got us, held us down, and now we're just actually lower highs after lower highs after lower highs, not really progressing to the upside here. I would say we do have a low here and a higher low point coming through as well. So yeah, looking at actually, we do have a bit of a symmetrical triangle chart pattern. So let's draw that in ever so quickly. You can see the levels of support that we do have from this trend line coming through, and also from this high. I probably would actually be more inclined to do it like that. You can obviously get more touches, and then we just account for a bit of spillage coming through there. And basically, that is gonna it's gonna be acting as a trap zone scenario for us there, guys. As you can see, if we do actually come up, there's definitely gonna be resistance off that point to be looking out for the future. But yeah, in terms of a breakout from this symmetrical triangle here on the daily here for EOS, this is obviously a very big swing trade to be looking out for there, guys. And still, speculatively speaking, we don't know where this is going to break, but still, speculatively speaking, definitely preparing for some sort of breakout there. We're around a 19.73% there, so really not too bad. Really not too bad in terms of a nice long position there. Moving through to the 4-hourly chart here. What I would say, we did have this pretty strong low recently, actually. End of last week there. Very, very awful, actually. Really quite bad. But if we are looking for some sort of trend line to be breaking here, it's we're gonna be sat on that cusp of it now, to be honest with you. Hopefully you can get over that. You do have a minor symmetrical triangle coming through there, so yeah, nothing too mental in a sense, but in terms of price predictions here for EOS, in terms of a breakout scenario, in terms of a price prediction for that, the measurement is obviously gonna be tiny, guys. Maybe not even worth the time there. Maybe just a couple of percent for the scalpers out there. If you are looking for a little scalp, could be looking at a potential little miniature breakout coming through for EOS there. And yeah, near enough a 4% gain there to the upside. Now, if we are going to be looking at to the downside, because to be honest, you can see the confidence sometimes isn't really there with EOS, and it can dump really quite rapidly. So yeah, breakout to the downside scenario, we could be looking at something along the lines of around a 4.53% there. So yeah, interesting stuff to see how that does and is going to play out there. And let's jump down to the hourly so we can get a bit more of a gauge coming through there. What I would say is parallel channel sort of vibes I would be getting there. You bang a horizontal in there, you bang a horizontal in there, you're going to be getting some sort of a miniature range coming through, as you can see there, guys. Miniature range coming through there, and that basically means we could be looking at a significant breakout to the upside or the downside yet again there. So yeah, there's a couple of breakout scenarios, a couple of measurements to be looking out for there for the future there. To see how this is going to play out. But yeah, potentials, there's quite a few potentials for a bit of a scalpy day there for EOS. And obviously, as we were discussing on the daily there, for the chances of that massive symmetrical triangle pattern chart playing out there. So yeah, definitely a few things to be looking out for there on EOS there. But yeah, that's going to be your EOS update.